more accepted in society to make jokes about white people?
Because they make jokes about the rest of us.
White people have never gone through any oppression.
So the question I want to ask is it okay to be racist towards white people?
I still struggle with this myself. Despite their ancestral impact on America, it's not right to put all of them in that box.
I don't think it's okay to be racist towards anyone. White people are still people.
It is possible to be racist towards white people as well, yes.
I don't think you can be racist towards white people.
What do you mean by that?
Racism was invented by white people. You can't take it out of historical context. So historically, there's been one race that has more power in the system. Racism was invented by white people to protect white power primarily.
I don't think it's possible to be racist towards white people. There needs to be a system of oppression. Generally, white people are the ones controlling that system of oppression.
Why do you think it's more accepted in society?
Call Haloyim La, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rekakwadash. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied and rule well for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of great millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who prophesies in learning sincerity. Shalom to the Akwif, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother Kanai, and I want to name this is Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, racist. Okay, so you got the gist of that video where they was questioning, is it okay to be racist towards white people? Okay, well, the definition of racist actually is to have power over another, to be able to enact authority like Jim Crow. All right, prejudice may be the word. Prejudice is to have an out hate towards a group of people or something you just don't like. You can be prejudiced towards food, but racist comes with a status quo, the ability to carry it out. Okay, so let's get into these scriptures. This is Isaiah 40:15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Okay, this is Yahawah speaking. Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket. So carrying that bucket, you can't stress this enough. Even in this water bottle right now, if a splash of water comes, am I going to drop the rest of the water trying to gather up that sip that fell out? No. You disregard and keep going, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the owls as a very little thing. All right, now I'm going to jump down to 17. All nations before him are as nothing. All right, it's 18 nations. Only one does he care about, and we're going to get that. And they are counted to him less than nothing, and vanity. And let's get this vanity right here. I'm gonna go as far as I can to rub this in. All right, vanity.
Strong's H8414. Tohu.
Formless. Okay. Empty space. That which is empty or unreal, worthless, wasteland. Okay, it's counted as nothing to Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi. All right, and we're gonna back this up with one of my favorite verses. Second Esdras 6:56. Okay, as for the other people, you 17 nations, which also come from Adam. Okay, Adam's the first man, right? He's the first man counted amongst the nations, because you got to understand there was men before Adam, but during the flood, they all died. So where did Noah come from? From the offspring of Adam. Therefore, his the progenitor of all men that walk this earth today. It still goes back to Adam. Thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle. Now come on. Unless you had a gold tooth or something to that extent in your mouth, if you spit, you're not going after that spit to retrieve it. That's gross. Okay? And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. We just read that. And now, Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing have begun to be Lord over us. And there's that picture of the one of the presidents, Ford, on the horse with the northern and southern tribe, with the Gadite and the so-called African American in chains. Okay, while he's on the horse, in the scripture that says, "I've seen peasants on horses and princes on the ground." Okay, who are the princes? He, Prince of Power. You African Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics, so-called, that is, because that's not who we are. You're Yahawah, he Prince of Power. And to devour us. So I'm going to read that 57 again. And now, O Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing, well, that's what vanity, remember, means nothing, have begun to be lords, lowercase, that's masters over us, and to devour us. And that's what they do day to day. All right. Now, keeping on with the theme, is Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi racist? I'm going to even give you an example of him being racist towards why he's angry at our people. This is Amos 3:1. Hear this word that Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi has spoken against you, O children of Israel, Yasharallah, against the whole family, inheritance, family tree. Get it? Family, your genes, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, bondage, saying, only have Salakia, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Come on. You only have I known from all the families of the earth. Okay? That's not racist. I only care about y'all. He said it in the book of Isaiah 40. He said it again in the book of 2nd Esdras. Okay? Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. And remember, only Israel was given the law, statutes, and commandments. What's iniquity? Sin on top of sin. Okay? Our wickedness, he will punish us for. But once again, the point is, verse 2, you only have I known of all the nations. That's not racist. Look up the definition of racist on your own time if you don't understand it, if I'm not making the point clear, okay? Now, I may not be making the point clear. Keeping it moving. This is Ezekiel 36:1. Also, thou son of man, prophesy unto the mountains of Israel, and say, ye mountains of Israel, hear the words of Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi. Thus saith Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi, Abba, because the enemy has said against you, even the ancient high places are ours in possession. Okay? All right, now what's proof of that? Amalek right now living in our land. for a temporary time, doing all kind of abominations. And if Yahawah Yahawashi is supposed to be their shepherd, then why do they got a iron missile defense system? Okay? All right? Keep that in mind. Now, this is Romans 9 and 13, keeping up with this theme that we on. As it is written, Jacob I have loved, but Esau I have hated. Okay? Moment of silence so that can sink in. Esau I have hated. Okay? Keeping up with this racist theme that we got building up here. All right, now, peep this out. And I didn't know this until today. Salakia. Yahawah Yahawashi, I've always said he definitely has a sense of humor. We just pulled that Ezekiel 63. Now we're going to pull Ezekiel 36. We pulled Ezekiel 36. Now we coming back to Ezekiel 35. This is starting at 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesize against it. Mount Seir is the home of Edom, them Edomites, okay? So-called white man, the self-appointed white man, okay? And say unto it, thus saith Yahawah Yahawashi, Abba, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. Okay? And then we gonna back that up. Because he meant that. You know, Yahawah Yahawashi is not a man that he can lie. So he meant every word of that. He's gonna make this land desolate. Now this is I'm not gonna say this is the reason why, because it's all the reason why. The whole scriptures is. But this is Obadiah. And we're gonna go from 1 to 4. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith Yahawah Yahawashi, Abba, concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahawah Yahawashi, and an ambassador is sent amongst the heathen. Who's the ambassador? I'm one of them. I'm here to tell y'all. That's my job. I'm here to say DTA, Death to America. DTSB, Death to Spiritual Babylon. Okay? Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small amongst the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. And how is that happening? Right now, every nation is coming up in their military ability, whether it be man, body, or weaponry. The whole situation is escalating till we no longer can bully nations and tell them that you're going to do it this way or that way. We see the dollars being shredded in front of our face, meaning the hard times are coming. Evil, bad times, okay? So right now we are greatly despised amongst these other nations. The pride of thy heart has deceived thee. Thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitations is high. Okay, high is the space stations that they built. Okay, that high, Space Force, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalteth thyself as the eagle, who we all know that the eagle is many of these nations' mascots, starting with United States, but majority of Edom has an eagle in their mascot. It's just their thing. And also United States is not the only people who exalted themselves. Russia, the Edomites, they've all tried to exalt themselves amongst the heavens. They've all tried to look up who put it like this. Who's dealing with space technology? Edom, okay? And though thou settest thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi. Okay? Sound like he got a grudge with y'all, man. It sounds like something that's personal. I don't know what you can do about that. Because like the apostles say, your arms are too short to box against Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi. We're going to end this off of Isaiah 63 and 1. Woe is this Salakia? Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? That is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. And this is Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi, okay? Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. Okay? So he's going to be stomping these enemies out, starting with E. It says it, Edom. I don't have to, it says it, Edom. Stomping y'all out. You high and haughty. Come on, he going to be stomping y'all out. Okay? I have treaded the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all of my raiment. Okay? So, I'm not going to hold y'all. I pray that was edifying. But the point is, yes, Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi is racist. And Thawadi Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi for choosing Yasharallah and allowing me to be part of Yasharallah. Because it's that simple. It's his movie, and it's going to play out the way he appointed it to. With that, I pray that this was edifying. Shalom.